Where is she?
She's lying down. God help her. Maybe sleeping if she can. What is it you have?
The young priest is after bringing them. It's a shirt and a plain stocking we got off a drowned man in Dongo. We're to find out if it's Michael's they are. Sometime herself is down looking by the sea.
How would they be Michael's, Nora? How would he go this far to north?
The young priest says he's known the like of it. If it's Michael's they are, he says he. You can tell herself he's got a clean burial by the grace of God, and if theirs, not his, that no one say a word about them. For she'll be getting her death, says he, crying and lamenting.
Did you tell him to stop Bartley going this day with the horses they got away there?
I won't stop him, says he, but let you not be afraid. Herself does not be sing prayers half through the night, and the Almighty God won't leave her destitute, says he, with no son leaving.
Is the sea back by the white rocks, Nora?
Middling bad. God, help us. There's a great roaring in the west, and it's worse. It'll be getting when the tide turns into a wind. Shall I open it now?
She'll wake up on us and come in before we're done. It's a long time we'll be, and 2 hours crying.
She's moving about on the bed. She's about to come out.
It'll be the ladder, and I put them up in the third lock. Way she won't know of them at all. Maybe when the tide turns, she'll be going down the sea, but he be floating in the east.
Isn't it time enough you have for this day?
Here's a cake baking in a short space. Bartley will need it when he goes to Kenamora.
You won't go this day until the queen everything from the south and the east. You won't go this day, but the other parents will stop him shortly.
They'll not stop him, Mother, and I heard he was silent, steady feeding, and calm, shots of he would go.
Where is he, Seth?
He went down to see would there be another boat sailing on the sea. And I'm thinking it won't be long till he's here now. But the tide is turning at the great head, and the hooker's tracking from the east.
Here's someone passing it so he's coming, and he's in a hurry.
Where's a bit of funeral Catholic? Was born in Congo.
It is Kenamora. Is that it, Bartley?
You do right to leave the road, Bartley. Waiting by horns. You'll be waiting in this place. I'm telling you. If Michael's washed up tomorrow morning, or the next morning, or any morning this week, wait a second. Deep break. You'll get killed by a bird.
I'm not hollered away I can ride down on air. And I must go now quickly. This is one boat going for 2 weeks for Nugget. And the fare will be a good fare for horses. I heard him saying below.
Then the hope is saying below everybody's washed out. And there's no man in it to make up. And I after giving a big price for the finest white bread you'll find in Cornwall.
How would it be washed up? And we after looking each day for 9 days. and a strong wind blowing a while back from the west and south.
If it wasn't found itself, that wind is rising in the sea. And there was a star up against the moon. And it's rising in the night. If it was 100 horses or 1,000 horses you had itself, it is the price of 1,000 horses in the sun, where there is the sun only.
That's good on a ship. And sailor ship aren't jumping on a ride. And if the jobbers come, you can sell the pig with a back pig, if there's a good price going.
They're carrying a thing among them, and it's dripping water, leaving tracks on the big rocks.
It's Sparky, is it? It's Shirley. Darwin, she's so. Where was he drowned? Regret coming back into the sea. And she was washed out when there's a great surf on the white rocks.
They're all gone now. And there isn't anything more the sea can do for me. I've no call now to be up crying or praying when the winds break from the south. And you can hear the surf hissing in the east. The surf is in the west, making a great stay. True noise. And they hitting one the other. I have no call now to be going down and getting cold water in the dark nights after sailing. And I won't care what way sea is when the other woman will be getting. Give me the holy water. There is a small sub still on the dresser. It isn't that I haven't prayed for you, Bartley. To Almighty God. It isn't that I haven't said prayers in the dark night until you would know what I would say. But it's a great rest I'll have now. It's a time shortly. It's a great rest I will have now. And a great sleeping in a long night of salmon. Yes, only a bite of wet floor can do that to eat. Maybe a fish that will stick.
Maybe yourself and Eamon can make a coffin by the sun rises. We have find white lords herself, but God help her, Michael can be found. I have a new cake you can eat while you'll be waking.
Are there nails with them?
There are not, Helen. You didn't think of the nails.
It's a great wonder she didn't think of the nails. And all the coffin she's been mad already.
It's getting old, she is. Broken.
She's quiet now, Lindsay. But the day Michael drowned, you can hear her crying out from this to the spring well. It's wonder she was of Michael. And would anyone have thought that?
An old woman was soon tired of anything she would do. And isn't it 9 days herself was after crying and keening and making great sorrow in the house?
They're all together this time. And the end is come. May the Almighty God have mercy on Battle's soul, and on Michael's souls, and on the souls of Sherman's and Pitch, Stephen and Sean, and may He have mercy on my soul, nor and on the soul of everyone that's living in the world. Michael has a clean burial in the far north, by the grace of Almighty God. But they will have the fine coffee out of the white boards and deep grave surely. What more can we want than that? No more, it all can be lived forever. And we must be satisfied